Okay, okay. Okay, so I'm going to give them the floor, see what they come up with, and then you're welcome to ask questions. So let's see who wants to
You
talk
got all
first.
four, right? I sent you
Oh, sorry. So I'm just going to hand it over to them, see who wants to talk first, and then you're very welcome to ask questions. So I've got two little doggies in the light. Okay, let me just make sure that I've got all of their photos. Okay, so it's a little kitty, ginger, rocket. Okay. Okay, and then Bella. Okay, so it's a little bit tricky just with me looking down. It's just because I've got the photos on my phone and I'm going through. So I've got two little doggies in spirit. The one's white and then the other one's like a honey color, and they both come through together quite proudly. But the other dog you sent me, that dog's living, right? This
No, both dogs are one of Bella passed about a month ago, just over a month ago, and Ginger
okay.
6 years ago. And then
One
Kitten,
that's the
yeah.
one that's there's one that's very, very white, very, very white. And then the other one like looks more honey color. So I'm not quite sure why they're showing me this, but there's two dogs that come through. I thought that the other one might have been living. So I'm going to describe their personalities and then you can see who's who. I thought that Ginger was very quiet. I thought that Ginger was reserved. Does that make sense for Ginger?
Yes.
Okay. And is it he, Ginger? I'm just
No
wanting to check.
girl.
She, okay. Very calm, very quiet. She's in the back. These other two push in first. And it's a little white one. And then there's the honey colored one. That's Bella, hey? The honey color. Um,
Yep.
and quite forward, like it's me, it's me, it's me. But they come through, like they both are quite pushy and they come through together. The white one's like, yes, I do. I help bring them through. I help show them the way. So that's very. I don't, did you have a little white dog before? I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, not. Haven't had a little white dog. The only white dog I ever
Okay.
had was a Basset Hound back in
Uh,
1983.
no, and it's not that bold. It's not that bold. So this little white,
Okay.
I don't know who it is, but they come with a heck of a lot of love, and it's like they're escorting your Bella through. She's very sweet. Bella says, "Okay, stop it now. You're getting distracted." I'm saying, "I'm so sorry. I'm going to focus." She says, "Yes, that's good." She's got lots that she wants to share. She seems to be very attached to Dad. So, did she spend a lot of time with him? What's your husband's name?
His name is Chris.
Chris. Oh, she loves him. Is he very gentle by nature?
Yes.
Husband. Just seems like a lovely gentleman from what she gets across, and she just loves him so much. So please, please, please pass on her love to him. It's like I want to lie with you. I want to spend time like lying with you. Um, and then she brings up like movement in the body. It's like I don't understand. Oh, maybe it's to do with okay. Because she brings up like strange movement in the body. Like I can't like I don't know how to describe it. And like him lying down, and she's like, "But I'll lie with you. Even now, I'll lie with you." So I'm just saying to her, "Thank you. Thank you for doing that. I'm sure your dad's going to be very comforted to hear that you're there." She says yes, and she's like, "Sorry, I left so quickly. Sorry, I left so soon." So I don't know if you have that feeling of like it was. I mean, I feel like we should all wish that we had more time with our animals, but there's just this feeling of like time being cut short. She says that she's sorry to leave you with that feeling, but she feels like she's good where she is. She feels like she's safe in the light, and she has received all the prayers from the family. So I don't know, are you religious at all? Are you prayerful? Because it's
Spiritual. Yes.
okay. Because to me it feels like prayer. Usually I get that for people who see intention is more like in a more traditional way, like through prayer. But I definitely got lots of praise from the whole family. It's not just from you, from the whole family. And she's received this with love. Thank you. Um, she says that there's an older lady in spirit who is really, really fun that she enjoys visiting. So that's really sweet. I don't know who that is. Could be a friend or family member. I don't know.
That was the mom.
It's quite cute, but she seems really fun. Like this is the place to be. Like it's fun here. Seems like they having a lot of fun together. She's really sweet. Let's see what else she wants to share. It's so cute. It's like how you would I don't know if you have children, but it reminds me of like when you like dressing a kid to get ready for something. She shows me like going to her face and like, okay, now you're ready. Now you're ready. Like now you're presentable. So I don't know if it's like before people coming over or if you just like smoothing things over. It's like not obviously not dressing her, but it's like, oh, okay, now you're ready, which is so cute. It seems like such a fun memory for her. It's really, really special. Let's see what else she wants to share. She does say thank you for the special food. So did you have to give her something particular?
Wet
Um,
food. Yep.
okay, okay, because it just, oh, the nausea. Oh, it feels like there's a bit of nausea. It feels like a bit of like pressure under the rib cage. Usually with that I get like usually with that feeling I get the liver, like livery, but I mean it doesn't seem extreme from what she gets across, but it's like, oh, maybe it was also medication of making her feel like it could also be that. She just feels like her body got a little bit heavy. That's the way that she describes it, like everything got a little bit heavy for her. Thank you for the special food. Oh, and then I do get a bit like, and it's like, thank you for being patient with me because it does feel like sometimes a little bit nauseous, and then needing to offer again or, just a little bit, something like that. She's very grateful for the extra care. It's really sweet. And there's something funny about feet. So I don't know if she chased feet or what it was about feet, but she's like laughing about feet. And I don't know what this
She would
is.
bite, she would bite other dogs' feet. Like she would bite.
She shows me feet and then she laughs. I'm like, what is the joke about feet? Oh, that's so cute. Um, let's see what else she wants to share. She just comes with such love. She really comes with such love. And then it's beautiful because she shows me lovely rainbow light. So I don't know if that's something that you think about when you like when you see her, when you think of her, but she shows me all of the colors. She's really beautiful. So I don't know if that's something that you identify with, but it seems to be important to her. She's really lovely. And she says she's got the little one. So I don't know was there somebody who passed young? I'm trying to figure out who this
That
is.
kitten, the kitten Charlie passed young, very young.
Okay, because she says, don't worry, I've got the little one. I've got the
But
little one. I'm
she
looking
also,
after them.
when we rescued her, she had a mummified fetus, had just had it removed from her because she had had one litter of puppies in the rescue, and they found a mummified fetus, and she almost died from sepsis
Wow.
from that. So that could be the little one for
It
all
could
we know.
be, it could be because I've got the little one. I've got the little one here with me. Shame. It's actually quite sweet to think that they would be reunited. I think that's quite a lovely thought. And she says, yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's what I'm saying. Oh, she's so sweet. She's so sweet. I think she's feisty as well. She seems
Yep,
feisty, but
yep,
but but she comes with such love, and it's so genuine that
yes.
like yeah, I can't help but like fall in love with her for that. It's really, really cute. And she loves her family. She feels like you are quite hard on yourself with, I don't know if it's working or what it is that you're needing to be doing. But it feels like there's a feeling of I need to take care of everything. And she says you're very, very hard on yourself and you also need breaks, she says. So I don't know if this makes sense to you. And do you like looking at the stars? Like looking at the beautiful stars in the sky. 'Cause it's almost like I want to lie on my back and watch the starlight, like watch the stars in the sky. It's really beautiful. That's what she shows me. She's like, this is a nice way to rest. So sweet. So hopefully where you are, you can see the night sky really beautifully. So next time you go outside, think of her. And then there's something about the rainbow light as well. I don't know where that fits in, but it just feels like it's important. She's really sweet. Sweet but feisty. Please don't mistake me. Like she's a strong girl, very, very strong girl. Um, and then the other dog comes through. So I'm just going to have a look. Oh, cute. Look at him. I thought he was a big doggy. Oh, he's a little Dachshund, Ginger.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
he's so sweet. He's such a gentleman. Like he's so quiet and
But she's a girl.
careful.
Yep, she's
Oh,
a girl.
sorry,
Yep.
sorry. I mean, how can I describe it in a ladylike way? Because like there's no other word but like I'm considerate and I'm careful and I'm neat and I wait and yeah, just that like very considerate. I'm not gonna push in, I'm not gonna barge. I don't like chaos. I like things to be calm. And she just comes in really sweetly, very, very I want to say ladylike, but it doesn't quite like I don't know how to describe it properly. And she just
Gentle.
says, yeah, gentle, there we go. Very gentle ginger. Um, gentle ginger. She says she wants everybody to know that she's okay. She's okay. She's in the light. She made it okay. Um, she feels like it was time, and she feels like her passing saved her from further distress. So I'm not quite sure if that makes sense to you. Did you have to make the call for her? trying to figure out why she'd bring that up.
Something ruptured inside of her after having her spleen removed,
Oh, I'm
and
sorry.
so she went into a state of shock,
I'm so sorry.
as she
Because
had suffered prior to that.
Okay, because it feels like it's very important that you know that her passing saved her further trauma. It feels like it's important to her because I think sometimes, when things happen suddenly like that, it can be hard to um like come to terms with it. But for her, it feels like it prevented suffering. It was a relief for her, it was a relief, and she did her best to hang in there. She really did. She it's so sweet. She has a lot of love for you, and then she shows me um like little flowers, looking at little flowers together. So I don't know if that's in your yard or if it's on a walk or something like that. It looks like little flowers on the ground. She's quite sweet and it seems like a lovely memory, like a very fun memory. She's very sweet. Let's see what else she wants to share. She shows me very different space to Bella. Were they all in the same house?
No, Bella came 2 months after Ginger had passed,
Oh, I
but they're
see.
in the same home. But yeah,
It all looks quite different to me, interestingly. Yeah, seems like a different like very different experiences, interestingly. Um yeah, the outside area, it looks like slabs of like I don't know if it's stone or and then she shows me little flowers. So I don't know where this is unless you took her somewhere else. Um
every weekend they go on a doggy car ride and we go on adventures.
oh cute. So it could have been something like that. It just seems like looking at this together, it just brings such joy. And it's something
But we
that
did go
she
to a place in Minnesota with Munsinger Gardens where there was tons of flowers and there was a walkway. Got
okay.
lots of pictures from then, and I
Could
mean
be
that was
that
a
she's bringing
lots of
up.
flowers. Yep,
Just seems very special. Just seems
yep.
very, very special, like a special memory. So just know if you ever bring in like flowers into the house, or like even if you just pick a little something from outside, it just feels like a lovely way to connect with her. Um, so funny. Would Bella eat weird things? Did she eat? I didn't think that she would do
Dirt.
stuff like
Bella would eat dirt. She would dig in the yard and eat dirt. Yes.
because it's quite funny because Ginger jokes about the flower like taking something from outside. Like, oh, Bella, like you better be like careful, Bella doesn't get it, that kind of thing. So just have a laugh when you pick yourself a flower. Make sure it doesn't have dirt on it or anything like that so that Bella doesn't get it. It's very sweet. So they do seem to have an understanding with one another and there is kinship, there is love, but it just feels like Ginger stepped back a little bit. She's not going to be pushy like Bella. So I'm just saying thank you for being so ladylike, for being so gentle and gracious. Yes. Um, and then she wants to acknowledge her picture. So do you have a picture up of her in the house?
Ginger?
Ginger,
Ginger, right?
yeah.
Yes, right on this plant,
Oh,
our dining room.
lovely.
Yeah, so
Oh,
yes.
that's lovely.
And that's um one of my mom's last living plants that I have for my mom who passed in
Oh, that's
2013.
very
It's just
special.
in there in a heart.
That's
But
very,
yeah,
very special. Okay, that's what, no, it's definitely flowers that she was showing me. That's very, very special. She just wants to acknowledge, and I definitely saw like a photo up of her. So she's probably wanting to draw awareness to that because they love that kind of thing. It's very sweet. And it's quite sweet because her perspective of your mom is different to Bella's. She brings your mom up as like, protector and like nurturing. And she says, yes, she feels safe with her, which is really lovely. So I'm just saying thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Um, let's see what else she wants to get across. She also shows me there's a little one there. So I wonder if that is the kitten. Did she know the kitten?
no,
Okay. She also shows me a little one, and I'm a little bit wild. So is that Charlie?
the kitten is Charlie, the little kitten.
Okay, and then Rocket is still with you.
Yes,
Rocket the cat. Okay. All right, beautiful. Okay. So Charlie, and is Charlie male or female?
male,
Okay,
male
all
kitten.
right. I wasn't sure. He's like all over the place. He's so busy. It's like, that when they arch their backs and they crab walk. Like he shows me
Yeah.
lots of that. Like he's very busy with his dogs. I think he is with Ginger, which is really sweet. And I see Bella with another little one, so that must be her baby that she spoke about. It's quite sweet that like each one's with a small one. It's really, really cute. He's feisty. He's like all over the place. He thinks this is great. He can jump, he can climb, he can run all over the place. He's like, what's everybody worried about? It feels like he's having an absolute ball. Um, he says that he ate something funny, so I'm not quite sure what that is. Did he have a good start to life? Did he have the right nutrition?
And actually, I found him in a yard, and he was not even to the point where he was eating dry food yet, and he was just a little
Oh,
kitten, about a month old.
shame.
And when I took him to the vet, discovered he had a heart murmur, and
Oh,
probably born with it,
shame.
left by the mother while like a stray kitten, basically, and would
Oh,
pass out.
shame. I'm so sorry. Because he's like, I ate something funny, like I took in something. I don't know what that is about. Like, but to me, it seems like having a really rough start. And it's weird because keep seeing this like I almost want to describe it as like open space, like you see like a gap or something like that in the body. I mean, they didn't pick up anything else. Did they do a full ultrasound of his body?
Nope, just listened because he was collapsing. Like he would have energy and then he would just collapse, and that was, I guess,
Shame, I'm sorry.
lack of heart or oxygen.
There seems to be this weird like gap in the body. It's like I ate something funny, didn't get the right start, and then it's like I'm almost expecting it to be like an open space somewhere. It's very strange. I've never got this kind of feeling before, but he's very matter of fact about it. It's like, oh, it's fine. He doesn't feel sorry for himself. It seems like a very light, bright, beautiful person, like who just had the best experience, of being alive and didn't feel like, there was anything wrong with him or a victim in any way. It's quite amazing. He's so light about everything. Such a special little guy. He keeps showing me hanging off of things. It's like, oh, I'm hanging here. I'm
Yeah,
hanging here again. But it's strange, like what he shows me, and like I don't know how to explain it. I'm almost expecting to see like open space or like an air pocket, or maybe it's fluid. It could be like it could be
I
fluid.
don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't know. He keeps showing me this, and but it's like I ate it. But maybe it's not eat it. Maybe it's like just got I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to understand his language because he comes across as quite little. So was he young when he passed as well?
Probably less than 2 months old. I mean, very,
Okay,
very
so he's
young.
little, little. Oh,
Little,
that's
little.
little,
Yep. When I
little.
found him, he was just a tiny little kitten
Oh, I'm
and
so
had been abandoned.
sorry.
And I caught him and had him in a kennel, and he ate. And I mean, he progressively over a couple weeks, he developed enough strength to hang with my dogs. I mean, they instantly like
Amazing,
dogs. Yep.
amazing. Such a
And
bold character, like such a
yeah,
bold,
they climb
I
trees,
can
and I mean, he's
understand.
just tiny. And we have like a cat tower in the background. You can see it.
Oh,
He would
cute.
climb up there and he would hang and he would swing, and
Can't
he
believe
would
it.
he played very hard. And then all of a sudden he started getting like weak. So I went and got formula, thinking he didn't have enough stuff when he was younger, and
Oh,
it didn't work. And so yeah, then we discovered the heart murmur.
I'm sorry. I'm
He
so,
was
so sorry.
very, very young.
I mean, he feels like he just had the best. It feels like warm. But the start was rough. I definitely got a rough start, like almost like having to be alone. So I don't know if there were
In the
other
wild.
kittens with him but yeah, I felt like being alone. That was hard for him. But I mean, like I knew warmth and love. That's what I get from his life. Just, I mean, how beautiful is that? Thank you for looking after him because he doesn't feel like it was a hardship at all. So did you opt to let him pass or did he pass on his own? Because I can't tell.
I when I took him to the vet, there was no saving him, and he was at that point he
Sorry.
couldn't walk. He had lost the ability to
I'm
walk.
so sorry.
But
I'm so sorry.
his last 24 hours, we had another kitten that was just like a year old. She took him in like a mother kitten, and the
Amazing.
last 24 hours, she licked him and licked him and licked him, and while he couldn't walk, he was in her care. And I mean, I've got video,
Amazing.
it's just her affection and stuff, and she's not typically like that. So it
That's
was
very
pretty,
special.
yep.
That's very, very
Yep.
special. It's
He had a very good
amazing.
last 24 hours.
Yeah. I just don't get hardship. It feels like the start was, but certainly not with you. Thank you for that. Like all the love and the warmth. Thank you. Because I couldn't even tell if he'd passed on his own or not. I thought that maybe he had passed on his own. Because to me, it just feels like drifting. So maybe the process had already started.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
the vet actually did it. It was actually a choice just to be humane because he couldn't walk and he couldn't keep his eyes open or his head up or
yeah,
anything.
no, it seemed like he was quite out of, like, I feel very dazed. I'm quite out of it. I'm sorry. Oh, it's a rough one, especially somebody so beautiful and little and such a lovely character. Oh
Totally.
man, special. But thank you for looking after him because I mean he's bright and lovely and he's so grateful. So, so grateful. I just get waves and waves of gratitude. Thank you. And it feels like we must pass on this love to others. So I don't know if you have rescued any others since or, helped at all, but it just feels like yes, it's like it lives on. Um, yeah, that love lives on. It could even just
Yeah.
be like
Have
guiding
not,
somebody.
yep, haven't. He was the last one that I've rescued, but yeah, anytime there's a need, anytime there's a kitten, we'll take him in or a dog.
Yeah, or even just giving good advice, or like advocacy. There's so many ways that it can happen. It's very sweet. He's
Yeah.
like he's determined. It's like he's so clear about it. Like yes, it lives on, lives on. Very special. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I love him. Do you want to ask the animals in spirit questions
Yes.
first, or okay, before we go
Okay. So
to Mr. Rocket?
for Bella, was there anything I could have done differently to help you survive?
Um. Let me just get to her beautiful photo. I want to make sure that I'm doing a properly. I don't know why. Ah, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful girl. Shame. It feels like there was a lot happening all in one go. It's like not just one thing. It feels like there were a few things happening. Can't quite pick up everything. But she says no. To me, it just feels like needed to support. And I think there was quite a quick decline. I'm sorry. I'm so, so sorry. It's like all of a sudden. So she feels like you did your best to support. You did that well. But it doesn't feel like any other intervention would have made a difference. Were you needing to make a call to operate? What is the
Um, Within 2 weeks, she declined from being really healthy and energetic to like stumbling and not having energy and
I'm
not being
so
able to walk to
sorry.
and from. So I thought she was diabetic, so I took her to the vet to see, I said she had gained 2 pounds in a month, which was, or had lost 2 pounds in a month, and then over the course of 24 hours went up 2 pounds. So it's really weird. And I
Very
thought maybe she's
strange.
diabetic. And so I was going to have her tested, thinking going to do that. And she ended up having a heart murmur.
I'm
And
sorry.
secondary, her liver was failing. So fluid was backing up to her liver.
I'm sorry.
You had
I
mentioned
don't,
when you were talking about the liver, something about the
yeah, a
liver.
little bit of the
Yeah,
nausea. Yeah. I don't get a lot of the chest with her, interestingly. I don't feel a lot here. I feel more like
the
I
liver.
feel more like under the rib cage. It feels like that like bothered her a little bit more. I just get a bit of tiredness when it comes to the chest, but I definitely get like quite a steep decline. And I don't know why I thought of surgery. It was like, is this an option? But it wouldn't have been the right thing. If there was any procedure that you were given the option, it feels like it wouldn't have been the right thing. So, yeah. So I hope that makes sense to you
They
because it
wanted
just
to do
seemed
x-rays, but they said there was nothing,
okay.
even if they determined it, they wouldn't be able to do anything for her. It would just prolong suffering.
Okay, okay, because it seems like an intervention, like I thought she was needing to be sedated or something like that, and I was like, no, 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 this wasn't this, no. So I'm glad that you made this call. It feels like it was a kindness to her. Yeah, it's such a hard one, so she doesn't feel like there's anything you could have done differently.
Okay, that's,
Yeah,
that's good to know.
sweet girl.
Um, and then my question for Charlie the kitten. Your life was short, but so impactful. Did you come to teach us something?
Absolutely, big time, big time. To me, it feels like ripping hearts wide open, but in such a beautiful way. It's sorry, it's like that connect, like instant connection. And it's like, oh my gosh, I know you, I love you. And it's like, that's what he shows me. But it's, yeah, I know it sounds quite harsh because it's like, must have been one heck of a loss, but it feels like almost like an awakening, almost like loving so deeply.
Yeah.
And I mean, what a shining light. Incredible shining light. To me, it feels like, forever changed. And it feels like lots of other lessons on the way. Definitely a lesson in unconditional love, but lots of other little ones. And I suppose not always little. Sorry, I don't mean to diminish um the lessons, but to me it definitely seems like total soulmate, total soul connection. And it's like waking everybody up.
Yeah, for my
Amazing.
husband too, and my husband only met him through video and has
Oh
such a connection
wow.
still. And my husband, because he kind of had a near-death experience with his stroke and then a brain bleed, he can feel Charlie with him. The
Amazing.
connections there,
Amazing.
even though they only met over video.
Amazing. No, because I get a connection there too. It's like a soulmate connection. Part of the same soul family, and I'm sure that they knew each other before. She's incredible, and he is a healing kitty. There's another cat that comes with him, also in spirit, a big one, who goes to dad. I think
A
it's a
black and white
female.
one? Okay, well, there's another male named
Oh,
Cappy, but another, a female, a white
I
one, a
thought it
big
was
one.
I thought it was a female.
Okay,
Beautiful
yeah, that'd be
energy.
Rutling. That would be my husband's first own cat, and he loves,
Yeah. Yeah, because
and he's
Charlie
quite
shows me,
detailed.
she comes to, and then we go live with him. It's really special. They all seem to be doing work with him, which is really lovely. But he's
And
he's been he's been very good to be like grounded in all of this. They say that he goes into that kind of meditative space. It's almost like in between, going in between. So well done to him, because a lot of the time when you're dealing with something chronic can be quite frustrating, can be quite hard, and it feels like he's done quite well in keeping his peace. Yeah,
yeah, that's
amazing.
amazing.
It's
Yeah,
remarkable. It really
yeah.
is remarkable. So kudos to him, and the animals are helping.
And
And
the
then
female cat is the Rutling, the one that was is with her. He has actually seen Rutling on the pillow behind his head. On video chat, he'll see his head.
wow. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
she's
so
there. She's
yeah,
there. She's helping. She's magnificent. She's really magnificent. I just see the most beautiful shining light from her. It's really something. And then does he like water animals? Does he like anything like whales, that kind of thing?
he loves water. I mean, we would take them boating,
Okay.
we'd take them swimming, and we'd be on the water a lot. No
Okay.
fish or any, I mean, not like pet fish or anything like that, but we love the water. We love to
Okay.
allow the animals to experience the water.
Okay, because they keep bringing up, I keep seeing like these ocean animals. I thought it was dolphins, but then definitely whales around Dad. And it just, when he's in that beautiful, meditative, peaceful state, like call on them and like picture himself being in the water and like the beautiful energy that that brings. Definitely feels like they're wanting to help also, so he can surround himself something that is accessible to him. It's really lovely. So I'm just saying thank you. You'll pass the message along.
Thank
Really
you.
sweet. And then do you like lighting candles or anything like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, because they say for you, it's like yes. And then when you bring in the light, and then I see something like lighting a candle, it's like, you can also bring in, the other animals. But it's interesting for you, it feels like a little bit different. I don't get so much ocean. It's almost looks like jungle. I'm expecting there to be like, a jungle animal around, which is really lovely. Like, yes, and this is a wonderful way to call on us because they're very happy to be of assistance. It's really beautiful. So I'm just saying thank you. Sorry, we went into a whole other sorry.
That's great.
I just listen to them. I'm just like, okay, even if it sounds crazy, I'm just like, okay, I'm listening to you. Beautiful. Sorry, I can't even remember oh, we were chatting about little Charlie. Okay, we were
Yes,
chatting about him. Did I answer your question?
yes, yes. Okay, next one, Ginger. Ginger's a golden one from that passed away 6 years ago, the gentle one. It's been six
Oh,
years since you left us. I always said you would follow me to the edge of the earth. Are you still with me?
absolutely, I'm here. And then she just shows me like nudging your ankle. Like I'm here.
And that's
That's
what
what
she
she
was
shows
doing.
me. That's what she shows me. Yes, of course. Very like just very simple, like understated, not anything big. It's like just a little nudge. I'm here. So
That's awesome.
sweet. Special.
Yeah, that's my questions. I mean, other than for Rocket, the one that is still is living, and
Okay,
he's
so let's
yep, Rocket is living.
oh, he
Male
is
cat.
gorgeous. He's a little bit unimpressed with me. Does he ignore new people? Does he not like new people? Because he's
Yes,
like, I'm
yes,
so
he ignores
excited.
new people.
I'm excited to chat to him because he's such a gorgeous cat. He looks like a Maine Coon,
Yes,
and he's like not very interested in me. He like looks the other way. It seems like he's not very impressed with me.
that's
So
Rocket.
I'm just saying to him, I admire him, and you are here to connect with him. He says yes, but you can connect with him anyway. You don't need me to connect. So he doesn't understand why I'm here. He says he sends you pictures all the time, and he's connected to his dad too. So he really doesn't see what the point of this is. So I'm just saying to him, sometimes it's validating for you guys to, if you we receive similar information, or if there was anything that was unclear, he says, okay, he can see the value in that because he is also a teacher. Um, and he feels like this is important. Who's the lady with the dark hair? I'm trying to figure out who this is.
Dark hair.
Yeah, it looks
I
like
don't know who
pretty
that would
dark.
be.
Looks like pretty dark hair. Just wants to acknowledge this person. He wants to know where they are. So I don't know who this is. So I'm just saying to him, sorry, my boy. I don't know. And then he thinks that this is useless. The one thing he's asking, I can't even answer for him. So, I mean, so does anybody look after him when you go away? I'm trying to think of other options. You guys don't have siblings. I'm trying to figure out who else. Looks like
The
quite smooth,
only
dark.
smooth dark hair would be my Japanese girlfriend that comes to visit. Like she came last year and she'll come again
Okay,
this year. And so he has met her several times.
okay, okay. So could be. So is she coming again this year?
Yep, in September. Yep.
Okay, okay, okay. This is important information. And is she polite?
Yes, very, very polite.
Because he seems to think that she's polite. So I'm saying to him in September when the seasons change, oh, thank you, answering a question, finally. And then he says he has been a little bit uncomfortable in his pelvis. So I don't know, has he been acting sensitive at all?
Yes, something with his rear, like somewhere,
Yeah,
like there's something, I don't know if it's like a wood tick
yeah,
crawling on him or something, but he's like his tail jerks and he takes off running. I
yeah,
try to look, but his fur is so long
yeah. It
that
feels a
I'm
bit
not gonna see.
tense. The area feels a bit tense. His pelvis feels a little bit tense. And then I also feel it's a little bit more with his left hip, like that side on the left side. And if I go towards his tail, he's really not happy with me going near that area. How old is he?
He's 10, 10 and a half.
Okay. Okay. It's interesting. When I ask him, he shows me 11. So that's quite interesting. It's not normally accurate. I normally get very interesting ages.
He'll be 11 in a few months.
Okay, so interesting. So it's like more or less right. Um, okay, so he is getting a little bit older. And is he quite a big kitty?
No, he's probably about 12 pounds.
Okay,
But on his
okay,
left, on his, so he had some major clumps in his fur, the undercoat clumping. So I
okay,
have been for the last few months taking out about a clump every few days with a shaver, and he lets me do that. We're
okay,
down to the last clump or little section
okay.
of clumps, and it's on his left rear hind like hip, and right by his butt. There's a little clump, and then it's
Oh,
like about
so that could
4 inches. So
that
that's
could
probably
be pulling, it could be
yes.
pulling a little bit. Okay, that would make sense to me. Just that it also feels a little bit achy. So just something to keep an eye on after you've shaved those off. Just watch his movement. He might do well with something, to help support, like things like arthritis, that kind of thing. I find that things like Traumeal or Arnica can be really lovely, lovely homeopathic remedies. He's like, please
Okay.
don't make me take anything. He's just like, please don't make me put anything in my mouth. I don't
I
want
already give
to.
him, I give him L-lysine because he has feline
Okay.
herpes, which is a
Oh, yes.
lung
Okay.
disorder. So he coughs and stuff.
Okay. His immune system seems quite good, hey, for somebody with herpes. I think he's done
Yeah,
quite well. I'm impressed with him. Um, I think he's doing very well. It just feels like he also needs to be careful and with the lungs, like be careful of any like detergents and strong smells and that kind of thing. I'm thinking for his comfort, have you ever used valerian root before?
no, I have
Dried
not.
valerian root, fantastic stuff. It's calming. Um, it stimulates GABA production, the calming neurotransmitter, and then it also is a muscle relaxant. So helps with any like tense hard muscles, like holding on any tension. So feels like this could be really, really nice for him, especially if he's feeling uncomfortable anyway.
And
Dried
I started taking that a couple months ago myself
as
at
a
night.
sedative, yeah. Yeah, but it
Yeah.
stinks. Apologies. Like that tea does not taste great. It's like stinky stuff. Oh, are you taking a capsule?
Capsule. Yep,
Oh, thank
capsule.
goodness. Yeah, I can't handle it in a tea. It really stinks like green stinky feet. I apologize in advance because you're gonna have that in your house. Um, but it just feels like that would be nice and comforting for him. He says he knows where everybody else is, all the other animals. It seems like I'm aware of where they are, and he shows me like gone to the stars, gone to the sky, which is really beautiful. I don't often get that from animals. There definitely seems to be a theme of like the stars in your family, which is really beautiful. Let's see what else he wants to share. He worries about you feeling stressed. Um, and then there's all chest stuff. It's all like, the stress in the chest. So it could also be you feeling stressed about his chest. Could also be that. So I'm just saying to him, you're doing the best that you can to just, breathe and be calm. He says, no, you can breathe more. Mom can breathe more. So do you have a
He sleeps
meditation
on my
practice?
head. He sleeps on my head. I mean, he'll sleep like he will sleep, and it's really when I need him. Like I can
Amazing.
telepathically call him and say, I need you now. I can't be alone right now, and he'll come.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So he is concerned about you and he wants you to feel good. He wants you to feel calm. He wants you to feel your best. So I'm just saying thank you for his beautiful energy. He's very selective of who's allowed to
Yes.
engage with him. And that's fine. That's fine. I think it's a really good thing. Um, and then he says sometimes we just need to eat something yummy. Sometimes, like, so I don't know why there's a whole fuss with food. Are you guys trying to eat healthily? What is the
No, a few days in a row I gave him ham, and he loves ham. He loves tuna.
cute?
He loves people food. And matter of fact, last night I had a salad, a taco salad, and this is him. Jumped up on the table and immediately went to my salad.
Oh, that's amazing.
I mean, there's no point in me saying not on the table or anything. It's like, since, dad isn't home, he can be wherever he wants and he'll just keep
Amazing.
coming back and come back and come back.
Amazing.
So it's
Because
just a
he's
matter
like,
of,
sometimes we just need to eat something nice. Like, and about like feel good. Like, we want to
yep.
feel good eating something nice. Okay. So it's lovely that it's together. This guy,
Yep.
he's quite a personality, hey? He's warmed up to me a little bit. But he really feels like you connect well with him, you and dad. He feels like you
Yep.
connect well, even at a distance. So he doesn't feel like this is necessary, me connecting with him. Um, he says maybe for the others because they don't know how to talk properly. So not you and dad, but like the others. He feels like he is eloquent and regal, and I think before I speak. And he says some of the others are like, I think he's talking about Bella, to be honest.
And yes, she would just talk to talk.
Yeah, I think he's talking about Bella. So yes, you need me for her, but you don't need me for him. So I'm just seeing if there's anything else that he wants to share. And then he also he doesn't he's not being very serious about that, he appreciates the opportunity to reflect and to connect because he does feel like it's really nice to feel connected, like, heart to heart when like the authenticity of connection. And then he does want to like tap a little bit. So I don't know if he taps you with his paw, but it's so sweet. Like he wants to,
Yep, paw
it's
and nose. His
it's
nose. He
really
he
cute.
pushes his nose and his mouth up against my
Cute.
face.
Cute man, my heart.
Definitely
So
soul
sweet.
connection.
He's so sweet. So, so sweet. And then his chatter calms down a little bit. Was there anything in particular you wanted to ask him?
Oh, I just wanted to ask, how can I make him feel better? Like with his runny nose and the stuff in his eyes.
Yeah,
'Cause
he doesn't want a lot of fuss. He really, really doesn't want a lot of fuss. Um, do you ever uh use steam or anything like that for him
I
or his
have tried that
chest?
in the past in the bathroom. I have tried, yeah,
Okay.
getting
Because
him
it
in the bathroom.
does feel like it helps, but it's almost like you
Okay,
gotta let him think that you're not doing something. So it's like,
right.
oh, come into the shower, come into the bathroom while I'm showering. Come and just be here, oh my beautiful boy. And then he breathes in the steam without really thinking it's all about him, you know? Um,
Yes,
yeah, it's like tricky, but not. Because he does want to be with you. He wants to be around. He's quite nosy, and it does seem like he likes to go into the bathroom. So maybe that's something
yes,
that you can think about. It feels like that is good, but you're doing a lot. To me, it seems like there's variety in food, which is good. It does seem like getting some. Keep seeing green stuff like spirulina. I don't know if you add anything
interesting.
like that for him, or if you've thought about it before.
No, but I have it, so I could definitely do that.
Great. Sometimes cats will self-select, so you could even put like a quarter of a teaspoon with a little bit of water in like a shallow dish or something like that and see if he'll lick it. See if he'll have some. If not, maybe you can find another way to get it into him, but hopefully he'll choose to lick it. It can be quite nice, and it actually can be good for like older animals, like mobility issues, that kind of like so. Not saying he's old because he doesn't consider himself to be old, but as we need a little bit more as we get a little bit older. So, something that you can offer him. He says yes, and then the fish. Do you give him fish?
I haven't for a while, but I do have some fish in the fridge now. I could give him some
Okay,
fish.
the fish, please. And he likes this creamy stuff. I want the creamy stuff, so I don't know what the creamy
Ooh,
paste is.
ooh,
I
it's
want
a little
this.
tube of
I
chicken
want
or
this.
salmon. Yep, churu.
Okay. I
Yeah,
wonder
we
if
don't
there's
have it, haven't had it for months, but
wonder if there's a fishy one like that. Maybe there's a fishy
yep,
salmon.
yep,
And that's another lovely way to get stuff into them using those things like
yeah,
the lysine or whatever. Um, yeah, I just don't know what's in there. I don't
yeah,
know all the ingredients. So I'm a little bit hesitant. So I'm just saying to him maybe every now and again. He says, no, give it. And he'll take it. Like, I'll take it from you. It's like, give it. Thanks. He's so funny. Okay. What else did you want to ask him?
that was it. I want to make his life as good as it can be, and because he's very independent.
He's a happy guy. He feels the love around. He feels like he has peace. It feels like there's been periods of his life where it hasn't been this peaceful. So he's very grateful to feel the peace now, which is really lovely. So happy for him. Yeah, he
Yeah,
seems like
he
a happy
actually
guy.
at 4 months he walked 9 miles to come to our town when it was going to be 40 below Fahrenheit, and we saw one of our cats saw him out the window, and my husband went out there and asked him if he wanted to come home with us or come over to our house, and he meowed, and my husband picked him up, brought him in, and even though we already had dogs and we had cats, he became a member of our home. And
Amazing.
4 months later, I met the gal who he belonged to. It belonged to her son, but he had at 4 months. She said, "Oh, that's my son," because I showed a picture, and she said, "That's my son's cat, Fluffy. You can keep him. He was a barn cat. He's 4 months old now, and other toms were beating him up, so he must have left. He disappeared and went 9 miles. She was 9 miles from us and came to us.
Wow.
Yeah,
How incredible that you found her. I
yeah.
mean, what are the
I know
odds?
it was a Mary Kay, like a makeup distributor gal. She was having one of my girlfriends was having a facial show where a bunch of people get together and have like facials for their makeup or whatever. And she said, "I want to show you this picture of my bunny, this bunny, my son's bunny. It's so cute." And I said, "I want to show a picture of this cat we rescued." And she's like, "That's my son's cat." It's like,
Wow.
yeah. And she
What are the
said he was 4 months
odds?
old.
Amazing. You like then it's then it's meant to be, hey? And you know
Oh,
it's meant
yeah,
to be. It's
he
amazing.
selected us. I know, I mean,
Yeah.
I feel the soul connection and a half, and he knew Ginger, and I remember
Okay, that's lovely.
them snuggling together, and her being so
Sweet.
timid, but him liking Rocket, a cat liking dogs instantly, which
Yeah,
isn't
it's
always
quite
the case.
something. But Ginger's like there's something special about Ginger. Like
Yes,
she's
he's my
yeah, just
soul.
like a peacekeeper. Really
Yes,
lovely. Really, really lovely. Um, yeah, so it's like there's such fondness there. It's really sweet. When you talk about her, he does light up. He seems to think that Bella's misbehaved. So funny the way that
Bella was the boss, and Bella bossed everybody, cats
okay.
and dogs. Bella was in charge of the entire household, and she would
Okay.
chase the cats right out of the room. I mean, just to have the floor
Okay.
herself.
Okay, so
So,
no wonder he complains about her, but Ginger, no complaints.
yep. Oh, Ginger was a boss. Ginger was not a boss. Ginger was a kind soul.
Like
I mean,
peacekeeper, like the
totally.
center of the family. Very
Yes,
special. Very, very
yes.
special. Lovely animals. Let's see if there's anything else. He just says thank you. He gave me a bit of a hard time, but he does say thank you. So it's like more touching and it's like thank you. And it's genuine. So you know, like at least you know with him what you get, like it is genuine.
The real
So
deal.
cute. So, so cute. Anything else you thought of that you want to ask?
No, I guess. Well, is Bella? Is she with me? I mean, is she with me?
She says
Is she?
yes. She says yes. And you did you whistle for her? Did you ever like call her with a whistle or anything like that? Because it's
Yeah.
like
Sometimes I whistle for her. Sometimes, yeah.
I can't whistle, but it's like phew, and then like phew, comes
Yes,
crashing in. Here I am,
yes,
attention. It's like standing at attention, like right here. She's like, hello, like I come when you call.
yes, yes. Always. Oh, even when I didn't call, she was there. I mean, always,
So
always right there.
that's what she shows me. She's like, yes, of course I'm there. Yes. So
That's awesome.
sweet. So, so
That's
sweet.
awesome. And
So I'm just
we
saying
still have
thank
her
you.
boy. We rescued her and a pup with her. She came with her son Ace, and still have him. And
Okay.
he was her support animal because when we rescued her, they didn't know if she'd survive. So
Wow.
they
That's
wanted,
amazing, hey?
yeah,
Amazing. Incredible story. Ah, these animals, they just blow my mind. Okay, so you've still got him. Because it almost seems like the feeling that I got, what's your big kitty's name? I don't know why. A rocket.
Rocket.
It felt like the house is very peaceful, so I hope Ace is well behaved with him.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Because I definitely got the feeling of, oh, it's peaceful now. It's like I'm just enjoying, you know, like the peace and harmony, the quiet. Yeah.
Yep. Always been really peaceful. I mean,
Okay.
the house. I mean, yeah, we have a very quiet household.
Okay, great. Because it definitely seems like something that's important to Rocket. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He spends
That's
more
lovely.
time here when it's peaceful.
Yeah. So thank you for
Dogs are
creating
barking
that
at the house.
environment. Thanks for creating that environment for him. He's very grateful. Um, see if there's anything else. No, he's just grateful and there's calm, and everybody else is very much around, but calm. Like, well, how can I say, quietened down. There's still lots of love and there's busyness, but it's like they've quietened down. So it feels like they've shared what they wanted to. I hope it's been helpful. I hope it's been interesting. They've been so, so lovely. Yeah, it's always such an honor. Sorry, I got a little bit confused at first about like who's who, trying to figure everything out, orient everybody, and that the white dog's still very present, hey? So I'd be very curious if it's like a family member's dog or a friend's dog. I find that sometimes they also come.
But it's a big dog,
No, it looks small.
a small
Yeah,
white dog.
small white dog. Yeah, very curious. Anyway, just have a think about it. I'm sure it'll come up if it's important.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah,
Very interesting.
yeah. Great. Well, I hope you found
Yes.
the session helpful.
Yes,
Um,
yes, thank you.
I must just make sure that sorry, I was trying to speak and then they were trying to speak at the same time. And it's like, I must send their love from each individual to both you and your husband, please. It's like love from each one, each and every one, love to both of you. So please make sure that you pass that on to him as well. It's like love from each individual to both of you separately. So I'm just saying yes, passing on the love. Okay. Now I can say goodbye.
Thank you so much.
Great. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Hey, take
All
care.
right. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.